Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Scorpio, for your meditative session, you guys got 25. Elephant spirit. Learn from the past, making a 7. Right away what I got was like 7 is divine, right? And I feel like there's something about age, and you know how like when you have an ancestor, like, you know, like in some cultures ancestors are revered because of their knowledge, right? And it's like you have to like show them an amount of respect due to the fact that they like basically have lived twice as long as you, so they have like twice the amount of knowledge kind of vibe, right? Like that's the whole point of the respect, right? And I feel like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like there's something here about it's like the better with time, like a nice aged wine. Like what's that? What does that mean? Like it gets finer with age or something. It's like, I think that's like the message. It's something about like, I don't know if some of you guys are like wondering about age or there's something to do with age, but it's like the more time you have, the more you gain, right? So it's kind of like maybe in the short amount of time that you've been here, you've gained a lot of knowledge like very quickly. Or maybe this is for like some of you guys thinking like, I don't know if you're like you're saying to yourself like, oh, I don't know enough, I always like make the same mistakes, or like there's something here like if you're doubtful or something like that. It's like, no, it's like you should be really confident, and you should be really like, you should be exuding some sort of like confidence for the fact that like you have so much wisdom from like experience. And it's like, even if you're an older person, it's like then you should be even more like you know, you should feel even more revered, because it's like you have like, again, more experience than anyone, like let's say in the room, which gives you like a lot of, you know, like, I feel like that should give you a lot of confidence. So yeah, Scorpio, that's what I'm getting from your meditation session. Let's pull some cards and see what we get. So, Scorpio, I'm getting a crazy reading. They've been like that today, so I'm just gonna go with it. But I see like two teams here. I see like the masculine here is in the King of Water, right? And he has the Counselor. So we're on like the blue team, basically. Do you see that? And then here we have like a similar vibe, but with the Queen. And it's like the Queen with the Hero. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like we have two like kind of teams, and we have 12 and 12. So we have like the two, like, I guess like, I want to say like coaches, right? That's like kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's like we have two coaches here on the stand, like trying to help out these like people. And again, I think this is kind of, this is hilarious. It's reminding me of like, with the elephant, it's reminding me of like ancestors, right? Because I was talking a lot about like, how like the older people, the older generation should be revered. And it's kind of like, that's how I feel like these people are to these people. It's like we have like the ancestors of this person and the ancestors of this person, and like the angels of this person and the angels of this person. Again, even the crone, like I feel like the crone is like a grandmother. You know what I mean? We have a lot of people here to aid these two people. And I think there's like an ending, right, with the Wheel of Fortune and the death and rebirth. And like, again, I'm getting like a rebirth, or there's something going on, right, with ancestors trying to like there's like an ending to the cycle and a beginning. And I think the ancestors are trying to put these two together. I don't know if these two know each other. That's not the point. It's like they're trying to bring these two together, Scorpio. And I think it's freaking hilarious the way that they're like coming out here. It's like these two people have a lot of support. These two people have a lot of help, right? And a lot of aid and a lot of like ancestors. And again, like there's a whole team behind each of them helping them out. And it's funny how it's like in the exact positions, right? Like, look at that. Like they literally, the two teams, right? Like the two heroes, right? Like trying to get together. It's like putting them together. I feel like it's been a lot of work for these people, to be honest. And I think it has a lot to do with them learning these lessons and then like connecting, right? It has to do with like what they're learning at this time. And it's funny because I feel like they're bringing these people, like I feel like the masculine or the king of water has been working a lot on his emotions, right? Like what a shock, the king of cups working on his emotions. Like maybe this person wasn't always in king of cup energy, but I feel like this is where he's sitting now. And I think that's an important thing that like the counselor is trying to say about like his like like his player, right? Like the coach is like, yeah, like we've been working on this like, you know, for two years now, and I think this person can finally like get, you know, this person can finally say that this is like the level that they're at. And I really think it's a beautiful energy because it's like they're really like saying that this is like what this person kind of has learned, and they're like they are balanced, right? It's like they're advocating for their person, and this person has been balanced out. I think they're not even lying. We have the Temperance card and the Page of Coins, right? So it's like this person, it's not like they have the Page of Cups, but again, I see like with the Page of Coins, the Page of Coins I feel like is loyal, right? And it's like, it's kind of reminding me of the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is the slowest, but it's the steadiest. It's the most reliable. So with this person coming out as the page, it's like this person has kind of like gone back in time and reset something so they could come out in this energy like of the Page of Coins, right? It's like, there's something about these two cards that are very similar in the sky, like this like green background. It's like this person has like, I think they're sitting in their heart space, and I think that's like a very important thing that this like counselor wants to like people to know about this king, right? It's like this person is sitting in their heart space now. They're balanced. They've literally like come back to like zero. They're starting over again, right? And the Page of Coins, a very innocent, a very loyal energy, and they have like been able to master their emotions. Like they're mastering it now, and they are balanced, right? With the masculine, feminine, their masculine and feminine sides are balanced. And it's like, okay, so then we go to the feminine side, the Queen of Fire, and I feel like they're getting advocated different like things, but the same thing. And it's interesting, I feel like a grandmother for this Queen of Fire. I feel like someone in the 3D that's guiding this Queen of Fire, like with the crone. I think this crone, again, it could be like the people like in another realm, but I think this is 3D, to be honest. And it's interesting because the only thing that like what's come up for this queen is the 9 of Coins, right? Which is someone who like has put in a lot of work and is like receiving the fruits of their labor, right? And the 9 of Swords in reverse. So we have 2 9s, which I think is like really significant because again, it's like this person is at like these two people have had like some sort of rebirth, right? And maybe 9s might be really significant to this queen, but I just feel like there's something important with the 9s. Anyway, it's really interesting because it's like this person, it's not that they had a problem with their emotions. Like, yeah, emotions might have like messed them up and hurt them, and like again, like love might have like been a problem for them, but I think like they've like recovered, right? Like this 9 of Swords speaks of like recovery, and with the 4 of Wands, it's like this person has learned something different in this cycle. I think this person has learned more about, I feel like it's like a different vibe. It's like enjoyment. I feel like this person might have like they might have been like someone who worked really hard, right? And someone who like, I don't think they like took a lot of time to enjoy life. Like, you know when someone says like go out and smell the roses, like go out and like, I feel like that's what this Queen of Wands, like now she's in Queen of Wand energy, but she wasn't before. And this king was not in King of Water energy, but he is now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think this is where these people are ending. this is like the journey that they've taken to get to this point, right? Like that's the vibe I'm getting with this King of Water and this Queen of Fire. It's like this is like now like what they've attained throughout this cycle, and this is like the help that they've been getting and like what they've been working on, right? And this one, like again, it's interesting that this person had to learn like wand energy. I feel like, you know, it's interesting, like, right, like this person had to learn cup energy and this person had to learn wand energy. Wands are about like passion and starting something new and like desire, right, and fun, I want to say. And like I feel like kind of like a child, like, you know, where it's like a page energy, but like I'm thinking Page of Wands, right? It's like the Page of Wands where it's like everything's kind of new, everything's like an adventure, everything can like be set right, like a kind of like lust for life type vibe, right, for this queen. And like for this king, it's like the cup, right? What's the cup? It's emotions, it's love, right? It's like your, like how you feel, right? Like your, you know, your sense, like again, there's something about loyalty. And I think that also balancing the masculine and feminine aspect of themselves. So if, again, it's like these two people have learned a lot in this journey. I mean, this could just all be you, Scorpio, but I don't feel like that. I feel like this is two separate people. And I feel like it's funny because they've both gone through this death and rebirth process. They both have the wheel turning for them. And I think that's why these ancestors, I feel like there's like they're trying to like get them to like, I feel like this is like a connection, right? Like they're trying to get these people to connect because they've been through very similar cycles and they've learned very similar things. Like I guess they're like, they could be soulmates. And again, it's like divine, right? With the 7, it's like the divine is helping, the divine is aiding. Like people are trying really hard to get this going, I feel, because I think these two people have really like gone through like tough cycles. And again, there's something like only these two people know, like through this experience, right? It's like they have a lot in common. There's something like really that they have in common. Do you see how like they have like similar people helping them, and like they have been, again, like they have like mastered some sort of element. So it's like they want these two people to kind of like, now that they have this like wisdom, right? Now that they've like learned from a past cycle, I think it's time for something new. And I feel like that's what they're trying to bring in for these two people. So yeah, Scorpio, I really love this reading. Let's see if any divine feminines want to come out. I can't speak, you know, like on the future of these people. Like I do think these people will meet eventually, right? It's just funny, like the way their reading came out, right? So it's interesting. I think with these completions, like there's a movement coming, right, for these two people. With Green Tarot, the Buddha of enlightened action, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. There's, again, it's like they're trying to assist these two in getting together, right? Green is like for the heart chakra, right? And Green Tarot comes up when it's like, yeah, these people are working from their soul now, right? Like they have like completed some sort of evolution of the soul, right? Like they might have like gone from ego to soul, right? And there's something here about like them learning something through the cycle. And I think like the next action for these two people is like love, right? Like they're trying to meet in the middle with love. And it's interesting like how even though this person has like mastered this and this person has mastered this is what makes them this like perfect pair. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe this person is a fire sign and maybe this person is a water sign. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe Scorpio, you're the one that's learning this and this is the other person. Or do you know what I'm saying? Like it's very interesting. Like I don't know who's who here. I don't know. Like I'm assuming Scorpio, you're the king of water, but you could be the queen of fire. Like you could have been like in, like you're a water sign who's like mastered the fire element. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like we're talking about Avatar now, but it's just mastering the element so that you can like proceed forward. And again, there's something about them trying to bring these two together. And I think it's really funny. It's like, I do what my heart compels me to do. They're gonna, I don't know, like there's intervention here. There's definitely like a lot of people, like there's a lot of interference in this, like people are trying to get these two together and I can feel it. And I think it's so cute and I think it's funny. And yeah, I think there's definitely love for these people involved. And it's saying like the action is now. Like Green Tarot talks a lot about right now, like the present, the action like that you're supposed to do right now. So yeah, I think it's like an energy that can be coming sooner than you think. So yeah, Scorpio, I really love this reading. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.